Hi, so one of the things you asked was for me to make a video about how to do a works cited, how to incorporate that. So this is my essay. Obviously, it's not real. Even if the end of my paragraph, end of my conclusion is one or two lines, I still need to go to the next blank page. And I'm going to center, works cited, and go to the next line. There's no extra space, there's no anything fancy. And then I'm gonna go and I'm like, okay, so this is one of the sources I wanna do. As just so you know, you might be looking at this and be like, there's no information. You have to go to the access. Sometimes it'll just say full text. Sometimes it'll say access. There are also citation options, which is something I would recommend. It might not be perfect, but it will probably get you to the right spot. So I'm gonna just paste that and then I'm gonna check it. All right, so last name, first name, title of the thing. This needs to be italicized. So I'm gonna need to change that because it's the title of the magazine. I have the date, the pages, all that's good to go. So let's say that I had information from here that I wanted to add in, that it was here. So let's say, according to, what's the author's name? Brian Nevers. I'm gonna never spell that right, so I'm just gonna copy and paste it. We're gonna move this over. Quote. And I'm just gonna take something from here. I'm just gonna take a sentence. All right, I'm gonna close this off and cite it. Now, because I led into the quote with the author's name, I don't need to put the author's name again. It's not gonna say according to Brian Nevers, and then again here, Nevers. Instead, I'll just put the page number, and in this case, it's page 24. Close it up, period at the end, and then I'm continuing my paragraph. Okay. All right, so let's say that this is going to be a second source that I use. Again, I'm going to go to the citation, go to MLA, copy it, and then I'll have to check to make sure it's accurate. Now, it starts with HISS, H-I-S-S. This has to be in alphabetical order. So HISS comes before. I'm going to paste, check last name, first name. When you have two authors, the one that is listed first here is the one that comes first. And then you do, a comma, and then the second person's name full. Have the title, college, the Journal of College Admissions. Again, it's the same source as what I had before. If you notice, College of Journal Admission, College of Journal Admission. I don't want them all to be from the same source. Okay, so my next ones are going to need to make sure that they are not from the Journal of College Admission, even though these are different authors. I have the dates, all of that is correct. Good. Very nice to know that most of them have been correct. Now, when I cite something from here, I copied and pasted something else, or I copied something else so I can paste it. Again, I'm just going to pretend like it's, I don't know, here. Reported or one study I don't know, whatever. One study's results were that non-submitters earned cumulative GPAs that were only 0.05 points lower. Okay, so I have my quote here. If you notice, there is no comma because it says that. When you are saying the person's name, or if you are saying this person said or this person stated, you have a comma. If not, if it's just embedded in your sentence, no comma. Now, I didn't lead into the information with the author's name, so I'm going to need to make sure that I have that. But I don't want all of this. I just want his and Frank's. And then here it has page numbers again, so it's page 33. Period on the outside. Okay. So I would eventually have 5 sources, and it goes along with whatever the first thing is. If there were no author here, just for the sake of argument, what goes in the parentheses is this. Okay. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. Oh, one other thing, sorry. Let's say that my essay is now done. I have to go back and fix this because it needs to be at the top of the page. Okay. So just to make that clear.